Hello, I'm here for a personal reading for my client 003, and their question is, why does their person's ex keep interfering? Okay, so let's go into the personal reading for why does my person's ex keep interfering? I'm going to find out the current energies surrounding the situation as a whole. What are the current energies surrounding the situation for my client as a whole? What are the current energies surrounding the situation? What are the current energies surrounding the situation? Current energies. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the Fool. Okay, so the Page of Swords is the motion and the knowledge, and then we have but it also represents an immature person, and then but there's also could mean it's representing an immature person. Then with the Four of Wands we have communication there, so it could be not sure, communication. And then we have the Fool, which is the new beginnings. Okay, so let's find out more about the Page of Swords. Why is the Page of Swords there with the current energies surrounding this situation? We have the Knight of Swords, so we're moving from the page to the Knight. There's communication, and there's the truth of the matter, but that also reveals a breakup. Four of Wands, the current situation, the energies surrounding the current situation. We have Justice, which is the reason, and balance. Why is the Justice there with the Four of Wands? Ace of Swords. Decisions need to be made. So decisions need to be made within the current energy surrounding the current situation. With the Fool, why is the Fool there with the possibilities? The Fool with a new beginning. Clarify the Fool, which is the Hierophant, which is the moral strength, and relationships. It's to do with the relationships. Okay, so I'm saying the current energy is an immature person with a lot of communication happening. It could be a gossip, it could be talk, but there's a lot of communication, and it looks like it's perhaps a reason if you're going through a separation or breakup, but I'm seeing that there is a breakup, a separation happening due to the energy surrounding the ex. Okay, so I'm going to find out more of why does your person's ex keep interfering? Why does your person's ex keep interfering? We have the Sea Queen, and that is the Queen of Water, sorry, the Queen of Cups, which is, there's a dream there of some reason, and it's the creating of something. So let's find out more. Yeah, we have the Six of Fire, which is the Six of Wands, which there's recognition there, and there's something, rewards are gained for why your person keeps interfering. I'm going to leave those two cards there, and I'm going to find out how your person views his or her ex. How does your person view their ex? How does your person view their ex? How does your person view their ex? The world with fulfillment. Why is the world there? Two of Pentacles, because they're juggling the situation and they're quite confused, and there's lots of ups and downs along the way. Let's find out more. Yeah, with the Temperance, family, Temperance is denoting family. So I'm seeing that your person is viewing their ex as some sort of fulfillment and recognition, but also juggling, having to juggle the situation quite regularly, but it's due to family. So let's find out more how they really view. How does your person really view their ex? How does your person really view their ex? Knight of Wands, charming. They view them in a charming and passionate way. Why? Why? Why do they view them in this way? Because they're still in love with them. They're still in love with their ex, and they have commitments. They still have commitments there that aren't going away, but they still find them attractive, and they still look to them for, they still look to their ex for clarification and justification, and they look like to pat them on the back all the time for the good that they're doing. What else? Tell me more. Tell me more. Seven of Wands. Yeah, because there's no boundaries. There's absolutely no boundaries set up, and it looks like they can come into each other's life as they please. I'm going to find out why the ex keeps interfering. Why does your person's ex keep interfering? Why does your person's ex keep interfering with your relationship? Why does your ex keep interfering? So we've got the King of Cups, because there's knowledge, because they're allowed to. They're allowed to. It's saying common sense, so I'm seeing it's because they're allowed to interfere and they're not stopped. The Three of Wands, because they just have the ability to be able to come in and look. I'm seeing that this card, this walking out on an edge cliff, and they seem to be in a position where they can just view everything that's going on with you, and they're allowed to. Let's find out more why the King of Cups is there. Why is the King of Cups there? We have the Temperance again, because of the family, because there's your person may have children to their ex, and they keep interfering, and they're using the children or the family as a reason to be able to keep interfering. And I think it seems to be a two-way, with the juggling card coming up before. Let's find out more. Yeah, with the Six of Cups. So because of the memories, the memories and the past keeps returning. I think it's due to the fact that they were once together and they had a family together, and this to me seems to be the reason why the ex interferes, because the ex has always been able to be in your person's life and has never been told not to otherwise. Let's find out what will your person's ex, how can you get your person's ex to stop interfering? How can you get your person's ex to stop interfering in your relationship, in your life? How can you get your person to stop interfering? Your person's ex to stop interfering in your life and relationship. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords Queen of Wands and the Eight of Swords. And the Queen of Wands is because he sees her, or your person sees his ex as the Queen of Wands with the Eight of Swords, because there's fear of a situation and wrong decision. So how can they stop? Oh, you're joking. So sorry. How can you stop your person's ex from interfering in your life? We have the Two of Cups. I don't think you ever will. There's some sort of giving and receiving, and there's some sort of connection there between the two of them. I'm seeing that the Queen of Wands is how your person sees their ex, and there's some sort of, like, there's a connection there. But then we have the Eight of Swords, which is the fear of the situation and the fear of making a wrong decision. With the Four of Wands, the communication. So I'm seeing that one way of being able to stop stop your person's ex from interfering is to cut off communication, to stop sharing the intricacies of their situation. Like, keep it simple, keep the communication to what the communication needs to, but your person really needs to take a step back and stop the sharing, stop the communication where it's not necessarily, just keep it to where it is. Will your person be able to put up boundaries to their ex? Will your person be able to put up boundaries towards their ex? Okay, so we have the World again, with this ending and beginning and a cycle completed. The recognition is there that that's what they need to do. They need to end the communication, and just keep it to what share only what they need to share. But then we have the justice and the balance, that your person needs to find a balance. So until they find that balance, and until your person learns to stop sharing, I don't think the ex is going to ever stop interfering. And I believe the reason why is because your person has always enabled it. Your person has always let them in. It's due to family. It's due to their past, and it's what started off was. I'm seeing what started off as innocent communication and sharing for the need to share due to children or due to family has just evolved over time. And I think they're both in each other's life as much as one another. So I'm seeing that it's not just your ex interfering, it's your person enabling over the time to allow them to interfere and doesn't know how to doesn't know how to retract from this situation because there's still feelings there. He still sees, your person still sees his ex as a queen of wands, which, yeah, is, and he welcomes his ex into his life. So I'm sorry if that's not what you wanted to hear. It hopefully has answered some of your questions. If you have any further questions in regards to this reading, please get in contact with me and I'll go into it further with you. But thank you so much for choosing me to do your reading today. And I will be back soon for another reading if you choose to do so. Have a lovely day. Thank you so much. Bye.